How long gone, Mr. Me Too? Chris Black last morning in Tokyo. Jason, the sun is shining over the beautiful city. I got the windows open. I mean, the shades open, the windows not open. Obviously, that'd be dangerous. But I am.
I don't know how they do things in Japan.
It's different. It's all backwards. And I have to say,
suicide rate is high over there.
I'm ready to go. As they say in English.
I'm ready to go with the rooftop shouted out.
Oh,
that's you?
That's a good one. That's a really good one. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Yeah, that's me. I'm just cooked. It's an exhausting place to visit in a good way because you're getting it in. But
this eel is fried. This tamago is well done. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so your dogs are still barking. Also, shout out to our friends at Hoka. Hoka is listening. They did send us some free shoes in hopes of you walking around. I saw they have like a Hoka. You know how New Balance has their little version of the loafer? Hoka does that as well.
Yeah, those are the.
Is that something that you would consider as you're browsing the bookstores and bookshops of Osaka?
Those are the enemy in every way, no matter who makes them. But that is nice. I really appreciate when someone that works at a major corporation is good at their job, and that's what I have to give Hoka credit for here.
I agree. It's like, hey, what do you give them? Maybe we'll send them a box with like an award and some chocolates and a water bottle. And you're like, okay, thank you for this water bottle. I've never owned a water bottle, so now I know
this is a big
what
deal.
to do. And then, you need somewhere in between box full of useless shit and here's $1,000, because it's almost a little, I almost feel like a pro at that point. It's like, it loses all of its magic. You need a little something just like how you suggested.
It's fun. I'm saying that
just like, here's a free shoe, get it for yourself, get it for your mom, whatever, do your thing.
Do your thing. I mean, my dogs were barking, and then I did go see David Marks put me in touch with a acupuncturist / masseuse yesterday. And my man got me fucked up. I feel good. I slept like a rock.
Okay. What was his style? What was his discipline of body work?
What's interesting and what I like, no oil, no lotion. Just straight up, I'm getting in there.
No soy sauce?
No soy sauce, but I had to put on this funny little, yeah, he did it with his hands too. He ate with his hands. I had to put on
God damn it. I learned that on Jiro that you can actually just palm that nigiri and it's all G.
I've seen a couple white boys doing that, and I say, nah, bro, that's disrespectful.
Some people got it, some people don't. Benny Blanco picks it up with his hands. The sushi chef's like, I'd rather not. I know that it's okay, and I said it's okay, and the dog, man, just something about it doesn't feel right.
But the thing about it was, I thought I was just gonna, usual massage style. All right, I'll go into the bathroom here, and I'll get down to my skivvies, and then I'll get on the table, get to
face down, ass up.
Unfortunately,
get into position.
Unfortunately, there's a little outfit involved, and it handed to me folded up very nicely, very Japanese, and it's baby blue in color, and it's a pair of sort of knee grazing baggy shorts that were a little too small in the waist, and then this sleeveless top that has a quarter zip in the front, and then on the back it's all Velcro.
And Sporty and Rich just ripped it off. Damn, that was fast.
I put this over it's skin. It feels like I'm wearing fucking a bulletproof vest. It's tight as hell on me.
So it's a sleeveless top that's a quarter zip in the front, and then what happens in the back?
Velcro in the back, so they can basically, they rip the Velcro open so they can hit the spots with the needles. But I'm busting out of this thing. I got my cleavage. I had to zip it.
You look
down
like
a little.
Cardi B in this little Cardi B in the corset. He's got his foot in your ass. He's trying to get the Velcro shut. It won't take, will it?
I went lotto mode and zipped it down a little bit in the front because
Lotto.
Because it was too tight in the front. I was like, damn, bro, what was I
Okay, I like the baby blue kind of basketball knee-length shorts. It's very snow strippers of you. It's cute.
The whole thing was funny, and then he got in there, and I was like, oh, this is... He basically said that my dogs are barking so severely because my hamstrings are just so tight. And then I got to really work on the hammies.
Wait, did he tell you that it's all connected, though?
I'm not going to say... He didn't say those exact words, thank God. He resisted that.
There's a word in Japan, in Japanese, that's just for, the body's like totally all connected.
The body keeps the score. So
okay,
yeah.
So he said the hammies are so tight that it's making your feet hurt.
Yeah, it's giving me plantar fasciitis. So I worked through it yesterday, and then I did. Luckily, I've been coming back and hitting the sauna, and I'm Mike Nouveau's here, and he's like eating 2 dinners a night. They're going out, him and the whole thing, and I'm just like, dude, I don't have it in me. After shopping for 9 hours a day, I can't also go to the izakaya at 10 p.m. You know what I mean? I don't want to smell like meat before I go to bed.
You don't want to have some alleyway liver of a
no. I mean,
unknown animal.
The food is so good though. It's one of those situations. And I don't know if there's other places like this. I'm sure there are, and maybe you know of them. But I just feel like when the standard is high enough, it makes me less interested in going to the quote unquote spots. Like when a place that you walk in,
when they're all spots, then let's just go to the spot.
When the place that you walking off the street is a 7 and the other place that's 2-hour wait is a 9, I'm good. I'm good with the 7.
If we went to college, that would be our rule too. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Well, that was actually posted above the toilet at my frat house.
Why wait in line all night for a fucking 9.3 when we got 7s just ready to go?
We got 7s ready to go, dude.
Okay. That makes sense, because at that point, when if you're not necessarily a Jonathan Gold level gourmand, and you a Japanese 7, that's fucking good for you, right? Like we're good to go. We don't need any crazy Michelin shit, so you're all good. So then you're able to eat at only places that you enjoy the aesthetic and vibe from.
Well, I found a place. Yeah. I mean,
because so many great restaurants are like punishing to be inside of. Like this food here is so good, but you have to go through this, and this. The chef looks like this.
The chef looks like this.
The music looks like this.
I only want hot chefs, you know that. I'm trying to go to...
Not me.
I'm joking. I want them fat and old. The
we don't know that.
No strikers. I went to...
Shout out to the French homie, the guy who's in France, who's hot, listens to our podcast. I forgot his name. I know he's in Biarritz.
Do you think it's fair? I don't think it's fair for a chef to be hot. You got to leave some for the rest of us. There's nothing that I think women cannot resist that to a point where it's sickening.
It's like when somebody, when you like are watching a movie and like a guy takes his shirt off and the woman just starts laughing. It's like that. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, I think
like a Liz Lemon kind of.
Yeah, I just don't think that.
Well, I think God punishes them because he makes all hot chefs are never that good. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You can get very good, but you're never going to be the best if you're a hot chef.
Well, I think luckily for them, that's fine. I don't think that affects their bottom line at all. And I would say it's better because I feel like it's like you have notoriety, but you're not famous necessarily. So like you get all the benefits, really.
Yeah, Eric Repair in 1991. You fucking kidding me?
He was beating him off with a stick. He made Bourdain look like a pussy.
Yeah.
There's no way.
He's putting on a damn clinic.
He could actually cook.
Was his food the best in the world? He's a master, yes, but he's never going to get there, and he knows it. But it doesn't matter because his tanned French dick is super wet.
I did go to Mike was like, all right, meet us for lunch. We're going to go to this soba place. I'm like, sick. I love soba.
Hot, cold, fat, or thin? You'll take a soba, won't you?
They're 40 minutes late because they've been an hour away shopping for fucking Patex or whatever they do. And I'm fucking...
They're flipping a coin for an Audemars somewhere.
So Mike, Julius, and Dylan show up. They show up with all these fucking bags. They've been copping all day. They've been hitting A-Press. They've been hitting Orly. They got all this stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's 4 white boys in this like silent... beautiful like family run soba place, and then they bring out the soba, and Jason, when I tell you this is a snack, I mean it's Michelin soba, it's Michelin recognized soba, just to be clear. I gotta tell you,
Michelin soba downstairs now.
I had to yeah Brooklyn Heights, her name is Michelin and his name is Soba, get it right. So I eat this soba. I drink the broth, the healing broth, right down the gullet.
Oh yeah.
And then I got
the dashi.
I'm fucking where are the hand rolls at, bitch? This ain't enough. This ain't enough for
you went to appetizer only restaurant.
I went to, but I wanted to ask you about something because
they're like, well, I can do a bowl of olives for you. You went to Japanese stir crazy, fucked your ass up.
I went to Japanese stir crazy, and they didn't have any. They did have prawns, actually. They had single prawns, and they told us to eat the whole thing, which I'm not going to do. But
You're not a shell cruncher.
I'm not a tail cruncher either.
That's why you're always going to be a little fucking hoe. Never crunch on the shell, little broke bitch.
But there was a dish that I'd never had before that was fucking delicious, and I don't understand. It was served alone, which felt very crazy to me, but it was basically just baked miso on a sort of like I don't even know, like a little stand. It was like a little pancake of miso.
A stand?
And it was like on a little. It was almost like a mini cake stand, is how I would describe it.
Like a pedestal?
Yeah, like a small pedestal with like a small, I would say slightly larger than silver dollar size pancake of baked miso.
So it looked like a little macaron or something?
No, it was flatter than that. It was literally like a pancake, or maybe even, to really make it American, hash brown. Like flat.
Okay.
And
so I'm thinking like when you get caviar on blini, was it like that, like a little pancake like that, but it was just made out of miso?
Yeah, but it was flatter and wider and like crispy.
Oh.
And it was
it was crispy.
It was fucking delicious.
So it was like a flat tostada shell that you would some beans and cheese on.
It was so good, but it was also like, this feels like it should be on top of something.
Okay, it was super thin, and how crispy was it? Like Chicago?
Not like
it wasn't bar style.
Crispy.
It wasn't wheat thin.
No,
okay.
no, it wasn't.
I'm just wondering if he made like a miso tuile.
No, it was not a tuile. It was more of just a crispy pancake. I mean, honestly, a nod to our Hanukkah celebrators, but it could have been in the latke zone, I would say.
Okay, well, I mean, you said it was only made out of miso. Is that, or was it made out of a pancake or a potato?
No,
or something?
I believe. Okay. I believe. I'm saying shape and texture. I'm not saying ingredients.
Okay.
I do
you
believe.
keep saying latke, and I didn't know if this was potato or a Japanese sweet potato.
I am sure.
Let's go pay some bills.
That it's pretty much just miso. And I was like, this is the best thing. This is one of the best things I've had while I've been in Japan, but it doesn't, like, it feels like it should go on top of something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So it's like somebody gave you a bowl of chips, you said, where's the guac, or vice versa.
Exactly. The chips are still great. I'll eat a fucking bowl of chips.
Like,
no problem.
They bring you out a bowl of mustard, and you're like, this is really good mustard. Yeah, but I would.
This is my favorite Dijon.
If I could get a little sausage with it, that'd really hit things off. Okay. When you said a baked miso, I'm thinking two things. There's like that restaurant in Mexico City, Pajol, I think, where they serve like 1,000-day-old mole, where it's like the perpetual mole stew, and they smear it on a plate, and you're supposed to lick it like a cat or something like that, and talk about how complex the fucking flavors are. So there's that. But then I also think baked miso, I'm thinking Nobu, black cod miso salmon kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I would have loved that, of course, but it was really good. It was just it was just so interesting, because I was like, we ordered it, and I'm like, I don't really know what this is. But anyway, we ordered half the menu. I left and had to go buy out the 7-Eleven to continue to have energy to walk around for the rest of the day. But here we are.
It's weird because Nouveau, he's sober, right?
Yeah, he doesn't drink, and I think that his friends that are with him, I think only one of them drinks, but no one drank when we were hanging.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out why you're unable to do it, and they are, when you're a high level athlete. Everyone is sober, so they're not. They're also playing through the pain, right? So even if they all have the plantar fasciitis,
yeah.
if my dogs are barking, I go get some soba, I'm 3 Sapporos deep, and pain go bye-bye. But for you guys, you got to white knuckle it, right?
I think it's more that I just don't care quite as much.
Oh, it doesn't take much to get you to stay in the hotel and look at Twitter?
No, it doesn't. I mean, after being out for 8 hours a day, and it's also like,
sure,
it's very spread out. If I'm taking the train, it's 30 to 45 minutes minimum to get any, it's not that. It's just tiring. Mm-hmm. It's at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, well, it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I've already had my fill of Asahi 0.0 and sushi that I ordered on an iPad. I'm going to go to the sauna and there's a pool and a sauna on the fucking 28th floor of this hotel with like it's insane. It's such a nice, like, I'd rather do that. I
wouldn't be exploring the villages either.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, how many
Wi-Fi strong?
How many Visvim stores can one white boy go to? That's the question I continue to ask myself as the days go on.
Well, this is why I know that question has been burning a hole in your mind for years, keeping you up at night, and you had to go visit Japan and answer the question the hard way. And now you know how many stores you can, and now you can close this chapter.
I think I'll. I mean, look,
in the Book of Black.
I will definitely be back, but I don't. I get why people love it so much. I really do, because it is. I think what is difficult as someone who travels pretty often and is down to do whatever.
Pause.
It is pretty difficult to go somewhere where you feel it's completely different. You're completely out of your element, and no one cares about you. No one speaks your language. No one panders to you. They don't give a fuck. That is nice and humbling, and I think we all need a dose of that from time to time. Because I'm usually the places I like to go, coincidentally, are very easy for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm going to Tibet. Like it's pretty, I keep it pretty. Going to London is pretty manageable. You know what I mean? Going to Stockholm is pretty manageable. So I think I think it was good for me to
we ain't summiting Everest.
No. I was summiting the Mont Bell store, but other than that,
Well, these are good. You have them in an 11.5 though. They're just a little.
Yeah, I haven't, but I wasn't really able to cop that much. The sizing is an issue unless it's vintage. So I've learned a lot of lessons this week. I'll say that.
What about that Dean and DeLuca magazine set?
Yeah, dude. So I went to T-Site and they had. I see the magazine selection there is fucking insane, and it feels like
T-Site. That's what it's called.
Dakinyama. Yeah, it's like the biggest bookstore. It's basically like if Barnes and Noble was really, really good and had fucking 8 floors or whatever. It's like a sprawling complex. It's all new though. It's not like Highbridge or Komiyama. So I go there and I'm like, I can't bring any books back because I'm not one of these nerds who buys an extra suitcase. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not checking a bag.
You're a grown ass man.
And I there was a food. Obviously, the food section was robust. The cookbooks and etc. But there was a food magazine section. There was Dean and DeLuca magazine that was beautifully done. I have to say, like to the point, like a little more sort of artisanal than Lucky Peach. Let's say, like the design and like the difference in paper stocks and shit.
What year was this from? Did you already say that?
It's current. I think it's current. No, I think it's current. That's the whole thing. Yeah, they're putting it out because there's a million Dean and DeLucas in Japan, so I think it's just a current thing. But they had all 12 issues that seemed to exist. They had 1 through 12, and I was like, God, I want to buy 1 through 12. I feel like it's the first year or something.
12 pretty ladies all in a row.
I didn't do any research. I'm assuming, but I was like, you know what? What am I going to do? Like, do I really want to deal with this? Like, so I can put them on my. I don't know. But I was going to get you the Dean DeLuca cold case cookbook, but it was unfortunately all in Japanese.
Cold case cookbook, so like all the little sides and
like all their prepared foods. It was all their prepared foods.
Cute. Yeah, I just looked at. I'm googling it. Yeah, the covers are New Yorker
cool,
level,
right?
hand drawn, good photos. Pretty sick, gotta say.
It's sick. It's cool.
What a great
really cool.
last minute holiday gift, isn't it, Chris?
I know. Yeah, I love a last minute holiday gift
for the Japanophile in your family.
Well, don't worry. Dan Fromer is already on his way here, so I don't have to,
Fromdom. I ran into Fromdom. We were driving up the hill over to Max, our beautiful agent over at Brigade. He had a holiday party after I DJ'd the Neiman Marcus holiday party. Shout out to Neiman's. Shout out to Mary Kate. Love you all.
Damn, you did a bang holiday. God, dude, you might as well wear a Santa suit.
And I did the same exact bang 1 year ago as well.
Oh,
the same exact day. Neiman Marcus, get a martini and a half and a cup of chili in me, and then speed across town to. And then, pick at the leftover ham slices at Max's house. It was a real deja vu.
Leftover ham slices.
The ham is delicious, and it always goes first. We all know that. How did I get there? What was I talking about?
You saw Fromer.
Oh, yeah. And as we were driving up, he was driving out with Sherman, who we're going to see in a couple days. There's like a puck dinner or something like that. A D-Lo puck dinner. And... yeah, that was good, and went to another holiday party 2 nights ago. Brandon Creed, Charlie's manager, and many other people.
That felt like a little more.
It felt like a Coachella.
I feel like that went a little. I texted Kate. I texted Carolyn I saw this Glendale College sweatshirt, and I was like, "Should I buy? I'm going to buy this for Carolyn." And I sent it to her, and then she was like, "Oh, that is really nice." And I looked it up, and it was. I did the conversion. It was $900. I was like, you know what? You're probably going to be fine without it. Yeah, it was vintage. I mean, it was crazy. It was really good. It was really good.
I know, but $900 for...
I guess my point was she was responding to me at a time that was a little late, and I was like, they've been... I know what they've been doing.
Yes. I would say the only one downside amongst all the the celebs, the Kai Gerbers and the Carolyn Foes and their fur coats and the Rachel Sennett's and the Charlies all dressed up, there was more than a few dudes wearing Marty Supreme jackets.
Come on,
the holiday kind of. It wasn't black tie by any means, but it's fancy, nice house, holiday party vibes. Everyone's dressed.
But in this situation, is it possible that these gentlemen worked on the movie?
100%. I would say over 100%.
Does that make it worse or better? I can't tell.
Oof, that is the real question. Because everyone knows at that party that you did work on that movie, so to wear it, it's a little...
Yeah. This isn't your family Christmas party where you have to explain to them what it is. And that you worked
Adele's
on it.
manager was there. He wasn't wearing the Adele tour hat.
This is vintage Adele 2025 merch. This is from when we did
Pull
Munich
it out
for 40
special
nights.
occasions.
We did 40 nights in Munich.
Freedom and wheat, brother.
That's so funny. I don't think that I think that the Marty Supreme merch is going to be the way that's going to flood Beacon's closet when that shit in 6 months when that movie is no one's thought about it ever again. But speaking of Rachel, our boy Jordan Firstman's having a tough week. And I don't really know exactly what's going on because
he's in a heated rivalry.
Can you explain to me what I know there's the gay hockey show, but I feel like the gay hockey show took off since I've been in Tokyo, and I haven't been able to grasp it fully because of something's wrong with the time difference. Mm-hmm. Can you explain to me? It's a show where two guys are gay and they play hockey.
Yes, and I think it is called Heated Rivalry. That was a joke.
It is called Heated Rivalry.
But I have not seen it. I think it's a show that was like, it's a Canadian show. It was on a network.
Shout out to our Crave family. Crave is how you get HBO in Canada.
Yeah, it was beasting on the underground at Crave, and then it got brought up to the big leagues. Not to use a ringer analogy, but apparently it's just like a horny, over the top hockey gay soap opera. Many people have told me that we need to watch it and discuss it on the pod. They want us to do it.
I'm good.
And I'm just, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to slide this into the roster. Carolyn might be like, okay, this is too far.
I mean, I'm sure it just feels like unnecessary for me to watch. But
watching this show for research purposes, air quotes, who am I?
Yeah, I'm good. But it seems like there's really a lot of blowback.
95 on Rotten Tomatoes, 8.6 on IMDb. But also people say it's absolute slop shit.
Yeah,
but
I think that's the whole point. I think it's both. I think people are ironically giving it fucking 10s on their little review sites. Can you believe that people? I mean, I cannot believe when I think about Letterboxd being a real thing. I'm truly blown away. That like you have a job and kids and responsibilities, and when you have time off work, you crack a fucking IPA and sit down at your fucking table and write a movie review that no one's gonna read. Like, think about that.
Yeah, but also if you write the perfect movie review for the person that you want to have sex with, and then they're like, damn.
People who are writing movie reviews on Letterboxd aren't the ones having sex. I don't think that's really.
No, I'm saying that it gives them a slight little chance. There is a possibility that you could movie taste your way into some pussy or dick.
It's just amazing though that writers don't get paid, and then the people and then people are writing for free. They also don't get paid. It just none of it everything about Letterboxd confuses. I just don't understand it because I guess it's like a social network, really, like everything else. Because I'm sure you can like follow your favorites and blah 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 blah.
I think it's a way to prove if you are a cinema influencer or hope to be one. It's a way for you to prove how knowledgeable you are, and then show other people your taste so they can come along with you. Like if you're a video game Twitch streamer and I like this guy because he does Overwatch, I like this girl because she does this game, then that's my favorite game. So it's like,
sure,
it's letting other people know this is my flavor and this is my level of authority on the subject. So that's why you should.
Sure, it seems like a lot of effort, I guess is what I'm saying.
That's why you should pull my tree. No, I mean, of course.
It's a lot of effort.
But some people, they have these deep thoughts to criticize and to remark upon. It's kind of like two guys on this podcast. You know, it has an uncontrollable urge inside of them to let it spray. Reader be damned.
Reader be damned. I saw somebody like asking Twitter, like, somebody please explain Twitch to me. I don't get it. Like, what is streaming? I don't understand why I would watch a guy sit in his room. And someone was like, it's just talk radio, bro. You just have it on. It's not, you don't need to pay. And I was like, oh, that talk radio really is a good comp for that, I feel like, which I had never put together myself.
Yeah, you just have it on. And that's why sports and video games are killing it so much, because you can really just kind of have that shit on and have people talking about it. And they're probably, I mean, I guess then there's the other people who are Twitch streaming the fucking neo-Nazis and stuff like that. That's bad, but
look, I'm less. I think that I just feel like everybody treats it wrong, because the stuff that got popular is so. What I'm saying, it's like a guy sitting in his room with 10 friends and they're playing video games and just talking to each other. But I feel like the actual idea of it is good. I just feel like what's popular is so bad that people are just like, I don't know, dude. I don't watch this shit. It's fucking Kai Cenat and fucking Drewski breaking chairs with Kevin Hart. Like, I don't know. I don't need to. I don't need to watch. Like,
but if I was 12, I would probably be like, "This is better than my life," so I'm just gonna watch this.
Definitely, yeah. Glorilla.
I think you just get hooked as a 12-year-old.
Glorilla doesn't come in my room when I'm 12. She only comes in Kai's room. It sucks. All right, so you're ho 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 Jason right now. I don't know how you do this. I don't have the. I mean, I would do it obviously if I was around. It's fine, but I just feel.
Are you talking about the holiday party of it all?
Yeah, you really. I feel like you have a zest for holiday parties and you're not really a big Christmas guy necessarily. I know you're forced to decorate your home, but I think you're doing that a little bit under duress.
Holiday partying it's something that as you get older, I really have to pay attention to, because it really does affect my body, my mind, my lack of sleep, and my work, and like, just if I go out, 4 times a month and really push it. And then I increase that to, 10 times in 1 month. It just, you really feel it. So you kind of have to treat it like Timmy, like an athlete. You know what I mean? So my down days, I'm down. Like today.
Yeah.
It's rest and recovery, mobility, saunas, getting lots of fluids, a lot of soups, eating good, all that shit. Nose tape, mouth tape, booty tape. Titty tape.
Sure, you're all taped up. He's taped the fuck up.
I'm tucked. I'm taped. Try and clock me. I wish you could. Yeah. So when the Tom Cruise cake comes in the mail, we're only having half a slice, maybe a quarter of a slice.
Who do you think sent you that? Do you know?
I know who sent it. Ian sent it to me.
That's funny. What is it? And we're sure that's the one.
Yes, definitely. That is the one. And I did eat a slice of it yesterday.
Is it good?
It's okay.
Is it expensive?
It's $140, not including tax and tip and shipping.
Oh, okay. Well,
so it's probably close to two hundo.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's like, yeah,
coming to you frozen out of Woodland Hills, but I think it's more. It's like a status symbol, obviously.
Well, yeah, totally. I just didn't know if it was.
But as a gourmand, and my household has very specific and particular standards with pastry and baking, so we're a tough critic, but it was fine. Not our favorite, not as good as the Erewhon coconut cake, which I'll use as the sort of double in and out benchmark that all other coconut cakes are judged upon.
I don't want any coconut desserts. Get out of here. That's worse than fucking carrot cake.
Carrot cake, I love carrot cake.
No, disgusting. That's a vegetable.
That's why Erewhon. That's one of the only things about Erewhon that I really love is their cakes are carrot and coconut.
The two worst possible cake. I mean, they have other cake. I'm sure.
The carrot cake is a thinking man's cake, Chris.
Yeah. If you want raisins in your dessert, by all means, think on your own.
It's like somebody saying Fugazi's better than the fucking Boston Symphony Orchestra, you know what I mean? It's not even the same convo. Are they?
They are 100%. I mean, Boston, yeah. Come on. I mean, I'm sure they're a great Philharmonic over there, but what's
your favorite? Okay, if to make the analogy better, which symphony orchestra should I have used?
No, I mean, I think Boston's fair because I don't know enough about symphony orchestras. I'm obviously joking, but I think that there are a lot of people who would agree with me if that they would rather, maybe it's better to say I'd rather listen to Fugazi.
Okay, a lot of people would say that McDonald's is better than Chez Panisse too. You know what I mean? And those people can have those thoughts. A lot of people think that what's the name of the singer girl that is like the adorable one? What's her name?
Oh, Audrey.
Oh, Audrey Hobart. There's people that think Audrey Hobart is better than Lady Gaga or something. You know what I mean?
I don't think anybody thinks. No one would. I think those fan bases would never say that about Lady Gaga. I think there's too much crossover. But I do understand.
No way. Lady Gaga is for the girls and the gays, and Audrey Hobart is for evil women.
No, the Audrey Hobart is definitely for the girls and the gays, based on what I've seen from the videos from the tour. I will say, but I think
look, all my gays, you are not allowed to listen to that, bro.
They definitely, the smart ones do. But although Lady Gaga,
leave it to the basic.
Lady Gaga is, I mean, that tour, it's crazy. She's been on tour for like 15 years. I don't understand. Shad went to the show. I'm like, bro, what is this? He's like, oh, it's the Mayhem tour. I'm like, how long? How long can this go on?
It started during COVID.
It literally. literally. I'm just like, dude, how long can she tour for?
Shoddy, I owe you a text back. Sorry,
dude. What the fuck? All right. So Lily Allen played SNL last night, and
yeah, I'm gonna watch it this evening.
I watched all the clips. This morning, but I got Josh O'Connor. Oof, tough putt. I feel bad for him. I feel like
he did not do a good job. I watched him last night on the Knives Out.
I've never seen him in anything. I realized. I don't think besides Challengers.
I've seen Challengers.
Why are you watching Knives Out? Isn't that like a bad horror movie?
No. It's like a whodunit kind of thing. There's been two of them. It was. I would say half of it was good. The other half was stupid. But
it's what's his name, right? It's
Daniel Craig.
Oh, it's that. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. No, Daniel Craig didn't direct it though.
But the cast is Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Andrew Scott, Mila Kunis, Jeremy Renner, Thomas Hayden Church, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Josh O'Connor, Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah, I'll make
There's
sure.
a lot of
I'll
people
make
in
sure
this
to.
motherfucking movie.
I'll make sure to catch that one.
It's okay. It's just a little nothing else on kind of thing.
I think people like it. I think.
No, it's big. But you said Josh O'Connor.
I mean, it's just like
his SNL chops were not chopping.
He's one of those guys that I just love the way he looks in clothes. And then when he talks,
he doesn't get to also be funny.
And then when he talks, I'm like, oh, you're like a real dorky British like theater guy, which is like great for acting, but not the best for SNL, I would say. But Lily,
right? So
I think Lily is she did the Madeline song, and Dakota Johnson plays Madeline like on this like the same way the album, you hear that voice, you hear Dakota does that on SNL.
And this is sort of the rise of the role model. What if we had a new celebrity or the Sabrina Carpenter Arrest Me Daddy?
This is the Brat Dance. This is the Apple Dance.
Yeah.
This is the Arrest Me Daddy.
Every pop star, if you don't have this new feature in your production,
it's pretty crazy that it's actually working though. I feel like it seems so formulaic now, but I see if role models on tour, I see every day who he brings out.
It is effective,
but by no choice of my own. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just on the internet and I see it. It's kind of crazy that it's worked so well.
Yeah, I mean it does work, but I don't know at what cost. I would say our good friend Lady Gaga over on the Mayhem Ball, she doesn't need to do that shit.
I don't think that
she is the show.
Well, Lady Gaga, I think is probably too like she can't have somebody else.
Beyonce don't need to do that shit. Taylor Swift don't need to do that shit.
I think they maybe do. It would make them look like they have friends, which could be helpful.
It seems difficult to do in every city all over the world, and I feel like I don't know if it's going to be a trend that lasts forever. I think it's going to be like the celebrity podcast where most of them do it for one tour, and then when the second season offer comes around, maybe
it's going to be tough.
We're going to skip on that.
It's tough to get A-list in Tempe. I mean, that's definitely true. I mean, luckily nobody tours for real anymore. They only go to like 12 major cities, and hopefully they have a friend who's filming in that city. Is what it feels like to me. Maybe you're right though. Maybe these things probably do only happen in major cities. That's fair, and we only hear about them because
So
of that.
was Lily good or
Yeah, I mean, she seemed
feeling
nervous,
it?
honestly. She seemed like nervous. I think it's like this is one of those weird. I feel like this record is such an interesting thing to do live, especially on TV for the first. Like, I don't think the tour starts till later. So I think this is the first time she's done it.
Mm-hmm. Oh
So I
yeah,
think
that's
which
right.
is kind of
That's right.
crazy. Which is kind of crazy. It feels like most people like do SNL as sort of a victory lap.
Yeah, but she, I'm sure, has done it before, right?
Yeah, she did
Back
SNL.
in the heyday?
Yeah, she did an SNL before for sure. But I just think it's I don't know, man. It feels even though it's been out for a while or whatever, it's so confessional. I don't know. Something about TV makes it feel even more difficult.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And I'm sure they make it, 20 times harder than it is when you're doing a show on your stage with your crew and your everything, and everything is all perfect, and you got to go into someone else's house.
She made a bedroom.
Yeah, Lily did SNL in 2007, almost 20 years ago.
God, that's crazy. It's almost 20 years ago.
Back when she was doing Smile.
Classic chain.
Classic tune, yeah.
Classic.
Go ahead.
I saw the avalanches here in Tokyo.
Japanese ass thing to do, bro. Damn.
Yeah, it was just a nightclub in Japan feels like a middle school dance.
Yeah.
Somehow, sort of. Like, and every guy is just wearing some sort of black streetwear, like black in color.
Okay.
And a beanie, and they're dancing with the homies. They're not dancing with chicks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like six dudes in a circle dude soup, like bouncing, because there was like some Japanese, like a band opened before the Avalanches played.
Okay.
But it was a very interesting. It felt like I felt like I was really getting a view into a culture that was not my own.
Were people getting turned up?
Oh yeah, everybody's drunk as fuck. They're just not obviously.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, people are. Yeah, I mean the line for the bar. I mean, you know how it is. Everything's so organized that it like takes forever, kind of. You can't just like you can't just pull out your yen.
It's so efficient. Things take forever.
Yeah, you can't just pull out your yen and muscle your way to the front and wave it around in front of the bartender. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like the same way.
Got a bunch of yen burning a hole in my pocket.
I got these yens burning a hole in my goddamn pocket.
Look at all my yens.
But I'm glad I got to see. I wish somebody was playing. I wish like something I was really into was playing. I think it'd be fun to see something here, just because we went to the punk bar called Beat. And it's like the guy there is like
Cute.
The guy that owns it's like it's basically just fake Max Fish, but the guy who owns it is like a promoter, like in the music business somehow. So you see all the posters on the wall, and you're like, oh yeah, everybody plays here.
Yeah,
like every single person comes here on tour, and they probably lose money, but they have to do it.
Yeah, you have to because it seems so fun. I remember the first time I DJ'd in Japan. It's almost like what it feels like for bands from a very far away land to get to play in LA or New York for the first time. Just you hear so much about it, and you have so much built up in your mind of what it's going to be like, and it's never what you think it's going to be. It's just impossible to predict that feeling, but you can do it without losing money because people.
No,
people
I'm joking,
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
joking.
obviously it costs a shitload of money to do that, but Japanese people are also good at booking tours.
Yeah, no,
They got
for
that
sure.
shit figured out.
They do have it figured out.
Okay, so you went to Max Fish, but the fish was sushi grade. Did it feel authentic and punk rock, or did it feel?
Well, you could smoke inside, so it's like that makes it feel authentic.
It's better than the cha-cha.
I think it's like it
Or
feels.
the bathrooms were cleaner. That's a nice thing.
No, the bathrooms were not. That is not a bathroom I'd want to OD in. Let me just say that.
Damn. Okay.
Let me just say that. But it was a funny. Yeah, it was just a funny. Like I was like, why do I feel like I was like, oh, this is like if Elmire and Max Fish met in Japan, which is a twisted thing. But David Geating was here too, so he joined us, which was a fun.
Damn, this is cool.
It was a fun link at the bar with him.
Okay. Yeah, I was when I DJ'd the Neiman Marcus party before we went to Max's. Carolyn was complimenting me. She's like, "Oh, you look like you've lost a little weight." I was wearing a shirt that used to fit a little tight and it was a little looser. And I was like, "Okay, thanks." And then not 1 hour later, get in the car, go to Max's house. Scott Sternberg gives me a hug and says, "Are you getting fatter?" I've got whiplash.
You're confused?
I've got body positivity and negativity spinning out of control.
Well, I think that Scott, first of all, loves to nag you, and second of all, I think Carolyn knows your body better than he does. which could work in your favor or against you in this situation.
Yeah. Good point.
You know what I mean? But I'm sure you're looking snatched. Don't let these haters do this to you.
No. I'm able to recover. I'm not really that. I'm not feeling sad about it, but it's more just like
very funny
to get great and negative so quickly. It kind of fucked me up.
Welcome to my life, Chief. Welcome to my life.
Does that happen to you a lot?
Every day. Are you kidding me? You're a fucking idiot. Did you see this? There's a new Nas album produced by DJ Premier, and obviously it's for the dusty, it's for the Joe Budden listener. But the a lot of the lyrics are about Nas's investments and his crypto his crypto status. And it's just really really funny to hear a 55-year-old man rapping about how rich he is from investing in tech companies over a primo beat. I have to say it's the modern world we don't want.
Okay, I'm looking this shit up right now.
It's crazy.
Do you know
dude.
what that
It's
song
crazy.
was that I sent a quote on?
It's all of them.
Oh, get ready. Hold on. Yes, serial investors, serial killer threats. Turn Ether to Ethereum. Y'all want to bet? I got a crypto key. It comes with a password. I flip that key. The digital cash work.
I can't think of anything cornier that shows your age than thinking you can. I mean, I guess I respect it on one side because it's like he's rapping about what he's doing. Like he's not you know what I'm saying? He's not rapping about killing people or selling drugs because that's not what he's doing. But being like, I'm early on Waymo is just not. It's just a crazy.
I mean,
the whole thing.
It's a big swing.
Crazy.
Because I mean, like he said, like you just said, he has a line: no chainsaws, cocaine wars, no bloodstains. I'm from the block with the chain. This is the new blockchain. My portfolio is many things from quantum computing to biotech because it's life improving.
Dude.
Degradable plastic trash removing. And he calls himself the cryptocurrency Scarface.
Dude, cut him off. That's it, bro. You got to go back to your fucking private equity office. This is not the music.
It's really like if you told me this is a new rap album that Mark Zuckerberg did or like Elon Musk did.
Yep.
Obviously, you replace the N-word with something different, but you would believe that this was written for, an Elon rap album or something like that. That's how bad the lyrics are. No disrespect to you, Nas.
Oh, I would say there's some disrespect sort of baked into that, but I understand.
But we've talked about this before where, at a certain point, and it's the Jay-Z effect. He should have learned from Jay-Z, the person who did ether him in life, unfortunately, even though, according to his investments, Nas is doing quite well and probably is able to live a more fun, enjoyable life. He doesn't have to.
I would say that, but but I know Nas also hangs out with Paulie sometimes, so things maybe aren't going that well. I don't know.
But I would say that means he's good in Eddie Hood. He can go zip down over to La Brea and 2nd Street, get a sweet green, and somebody be like, "Oh, hey, can I get a photo?"
He's good at any hood. Yeah, can I get a cortado, please? Almond milk, extra hot.
Jay-Z can't even walk from the door to the helicopter without an umbrella and shades. Like he's not. It's his life is crazy, and he has to deal with Solange whooping his ass all the time, keeping an eye on him.
Beyonce hates him. Blue hates him.
Blue hates him. It's tough. He's getting cucked by LeBron.
He's got to get a retwist all the time now. Shit is different.
But then, Jay-Z, he used to rap about bitches and guns and drugs and money and fun stuff and partying and bullshitting and having fun and. And then he started talking about 401k investments and, and...
If I have to hear one more Jay-Z line about Basquiat's.
And so Nas is taking him one step further and going straight into blockchain raps.
I think that there's part of me thinks that, like, if you're Jay-Z level and you act normal, that people will treat you a little more normal. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I think a little bit of this, the pomp and circumstance around celebrity and how they move around is a little bit like, I know you're famous. I know you need a bodyguard. I don't know if you need 4 bodyguards. I don't know if you know what I mean? If you're, I don't know. It just seems like a little bit like They like it.
Yeah. Like I guess maybe like Charlie Sheen feels like a good example of like the opposite of that, where he can kind of,
If you just show up,
you know, he can cruise around. People get some autographs, and but nobody's. He doesn't feel like he's going to be in danger
but I think
of his life. And he's got
the more
a lot of money,
security and armored cars and fucking body men you have, it sort of makes people want to test you. Whereas if you show up in a fucking hat and sunglasses and get a coffee and keep it moving, you might get I love your music. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean,
no, there's some basic human logic in there. You know, the biggest, strongest person in the room, you go up to him and challenge them to a fight as a way to exert your dominance and not be, in the kill or be killed world of the jungle and the concrete jungle.
I'm really upset about my poor planning as far as travel goes, because I'm going to New York for 1 day and then coming to LA from Japan, which is which is a known place that is much closer to LA.
And there's no way that this can be adjusted or altered or anything like that.
It was just sort of like everything, it was all planned last, whatever. It's fine. I'm just like thinking about it now, and I'm like, wow, I'm going to be a fucking zombie when I show up.
What day do you land in LA?
Wednesday morning.
Okay.
So right now it's 7:53 a.m. on Monday.
7:53 a.m. on Monday. Right now it's 2:53 p.m. on Sunday, the day before.
I land at 9 p.m. New York time on Monday. So
it's already Hanukkah where you are?
It is. Thistles is doing a holiday party with High Snabadi, and Licky Lee, a Chris favorite, is playing. And I thought I was gonna be able to make it, but I got my shit fucked up.
She was at Creed's party 2 days ago. Damn.
Team fly out, bro.
Licky, you need that bag. Get on that plane, girl.
Get her a little bag. She got mouths to feed. But I'm excited to come to LA, get some normalcy. I mean, can you believe it? A Christmas miracle. I'm having a backyard bowl. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
I believe in Santa now, honestly.
Tiny victories, Chris.
Tiny victories.
Yeah, I don't think Backyard Bowls made the LA Times 101 best restaurant list this year that just came out with our old previous guest Bill Addison, who just went. He dropped his anonymity and he started going public and started making front-facing video content along with everyone else who works at a newspaper. It seems, right?
Well, I'm sure the pressure from on high was unavoidable to do that. But I don't know. I mean,
I always wonder, all the people that work at newspapers, what the percentage of them is switching to TikTok video against their wishes, and how many of them really want to do it.
I think it depends on what you cover. Like, I think for what he's covering, it's so like that industry has been fully flipped on its head by like video.
Yeah,
and some of them haven't. Like, I think if you're an op-ed person, you're fine. You know what I mean? If you're writing fucking page 1 above the fold about politics, you're probably fine. But this kind of shit is like,
but that's it. Everything else is, sports.
Yeah, that's true.
Travel.
That's true. But it's funny with sport. It's funny with sports because I feel like that's also like, I think of ESPN as the source for everything, which has always been video, for lack of a better term. But I guess ESPN's also like podcast. They do everything,
Yeah.
So it's like they have to cover it all. But yeah, I mean, how was the list? I'm sure you disagree with all of it, but was there anything that stuck out to you?
Let me see.
I mean, 100 restaurants is like an unbelievable amount.
There's so many of them that I have never been to. Yeah, I was remembering when before Jonathan Gold passed, and he put, I think it was Vespertine down at 101. Like, not kind of a diss, I guess, right?
Yeah, definitely a diss.
Oh yeah, Panda Inn's on there at 101. A restaurant that I frequent a decent amount. Let's see. I'm gonna go down to the top 10 because we don't need to know all of it.
Yeah, I only care about top 10.
Henry's over at 57. Not bad, Henry's. There's a restaurant called Celine, but it's spelled differently. Okay. Okay, number 1, Mercado La Paloma. It's like a Mexican spot with grilled fish and things like that. I've never been there. Crazy that I got number 1 because it's like, I don't think it's an expensive spot. Cato at number 2. That's good. Makes sense. Baru at number 3, which is dope. Love to see it. We went there with Al, and you had the vegetarian tasting menu, and it was bomb, right?
Shit was good. It was really good. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a special. It's an artistic, interesting special meal. It's not one of those. You might have to get a slice of pizza after, but it's still really good.
I didn't expect to. I didn't have high hopes, and it was very good.
Yeah, because you typically don't swim in the waters of Korea. And your favorite restaurant at number 4, Dunsmore.
Well, can't win them all. At least it's not number 1.
I ran into Buscemi at Creed's party, and he said he just came from Dunsmore. I said, oh, sorry, bro. Hayato at number 5, Japanese spot, super expensive. Heard it's really good, never been. Expensive. Providence, number 6, just got 3 Michelin stars, never been. Do want to go there as well, even though I don't like 3-star food very much. Morihiro, Japanese sushi spot that was in Atwater. I'm actually going there next week for the first time. KK wanted to do a little vacay, and I said, let's just go to expensive restaurants in town. Seemed to work out okay. Antico Nuovo on the number 8, which is good. I think if you live in Larchmont, it's really good. But
I like that place a lot.
It's a destination.
I like that place. I mean, people complain about where it is, but I'm like, they have a valet. I don't give a fuck. It's the same. I mean, I just don't. I don't know. That doesn't really bother me. I'm not considering price when I'm considering location. If that makes sense. I'm considering, is it good or not?
I mean, I am if it's dangerous to walk from the car to the door, and I'm going to drop $498.
But it's not. You sound like a fucking newscaster. It is not dangerous. It is not. It ain't.
Bro, you don't know shit. All. You're not in the fucking streets like me, bitch.
Bro, you live in a suburb. You're the least dangerous guy I've ever met.
And I live here because I had to learn the hard way what it's like out there on the streets.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you got robbed so many times you had to move. That's what...
Life's hard. I gotta be hard too. I've been down there in the gutters, bro.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I'm not trying to G-check you.
I look, when you come to LA after your little Japanese trip, and I gotta stop in Manhattan first and get my fucking blah blah blah, pick up my dry cleaning, then we'll come see where Silver Lake meets Koreatown. We'll go there at 9:15 for that little res, the only one you can get. And then we'll let Chiquita speak. You think you're all fucking badass? Where you from, bitch? Frogtown, get your ass. Rascals, get your ass. Trece, get your ass. Come on, bro.
So dangerous.
Anyway, at number 9, Restaurant Key. Haven't been. Super expensive Korean spot. Whatever, I don't know. Anajek Thai at number 10. Not for me. Enaka at 11. That's been there forever. Surprising. Aziz Am at 12. Very surprising. It's good, but 12 is crazy.
I've never heard of any of these restaurants.
The problem is I haven't heard of half of them either. Celine in Santa Monica.
How is it spelled?
Seline.
If it's in Santa Monica, it's expensive.
It's going to be like a lot of edible flowers.
Okay.
That's where you're paying for the edible flowers. Destroyer at 14. I kind of fuck with that.
Oh, I didn't know Destroyer. I didn't know it was still open.
Yeah, I would only go to Culver City for a check. But I wish them luck over at Destroyer and our friends over at Quarter Sheets 15.
I want to go back. I need to go back.
Round out the top 15. We're not going to get into anymore.
I need to get back to the Sheets. That's my. I'm a freak into Sheets when they put the pie down.
Just let me know. I can get the resi. I can get the resi going. Don't worry.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Unfortunately, getting over there and parking over there, not to sound like an LA local, is hell on earth. So, but it is worth all of the painstaking parallel parking for that little pizza.
Well, Chris, you can just come over to my house and we can get the black car, no problemo.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. I don't mind. I love the control of driving, as you know. When in LA specifically, I just can't.
Of course,
taking Uber in LA is awful. I hate it. I really, really hate
Sometimes you got to do it. I mean, it really depends on where you're going. Like if I'm going, like when on Friday when I was doing the Bang Bang, went to go to Aaron Levine's show at Mohawk, which is on Sunset, right in the middle of Sunset Junction.
You can't park there.
0 parking, number 1, and then dinner after at L&E Oyster. Also, not the easiest place to park on a weekend night. And then up to a house in the hills. They did have valet, which is nice, but. That's rare.
So you took four Ubers on Friday night.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn. Okay, bro. All right. Holiday season.
Which is the cost of 1 Uber in Manhattan.
Yeah, I mean, kind of true, honestly.
And sometimes, we don't know how or why it works, but sometimes the Uber Black costs $18, and the Uber Comfort costs $18, and
Yeah,
the Uber X costs $18. You know, sometimes they got wheeling and dealing days.
Nothing about Uber makes sense to me, really.
Sometimes the Korean barbecue burrito at Erewhon is 50% off. We don't ask why.
Erewhon hitting you with the plate. They give you the price for the plate, and then they hit you with it's actually by weight, and somehow it's $55 is one of the greatest scams ever made.
No, I mean it's a reverse Chipotle because you gotta trick them into giving you more food at Chipotle for the amount of money, and then at Erewhon you have to trick them into giving you less food.
Yeah, you do.
So you don't have to get a fucking second mortgage out on your lunch.
You gotta tell them to stop, and they look pissed when you don't want any more short ribs.
No, if you're hot enough, if you're a hot enough chick, you can tell them I want my main to just be a salad, and then I want my sides to be the proteins. You know what I mean? And they'll do it.
I don't get that kind of treatment.
No, you can't do that. But typically you'll be like, oh, I'll get that plate, and it's like, we'll put a rack of lamb. We'll do a rack of barbecue baby back ribs on the main, and then your sides will be 3 pieces of arugula, and that'll be $74.
I mean, look, whatever you got to do.
It's not a balanced
meal. Wait.
meal.
Oh my goodness, I can taste it now.
Do we want to talk about Paul Thomas Anderson filming geese like a fucking Kubrick movie last week in New York?
I'm upset that I missed that show because it is good, really good. I think he did LA last night. And then he covered one of my favorite This Is Lorelei songs, which is very cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't like Cameron Winter is it. Like he's the guy. The solo album is unbelievable. These shows, I mean, I saw a show similar to this in a much smaller venue, whatever, like 3 or 4 months ago. And it's pretty unbelievable. Do I need Paul Thomas Anderson and Benny Safdie there with their fucking loops on, looking like, like they're looking at diamonds? I don't know. Well, let's see what the results are. Let's see what the results are. But I didn't know that he had the camera like up on his face, like on stage.
Yeah. It was looking very glazy. It was looking very National Geographic filming, the
It'll
winter
look cool,
titmouse
sure.
coming out for the first time after the snow has melted.
I'm sure it'll look cool. And I think it's cool that Cam faces back to crowd is fire. Back to crowd while playing piano is
it's cool.
Jay Spaceman, I'm only going to sit down levels of like, I don't care. Like, especially when you're young and hot. It's not like he has a disfigurement. It's like he's Daniel Johnston.
Honestly, I would get bored. If I'm just sitting there at the piano by myself the whole time, what am I looking at? The curtain?
Well, he'll get up and like,
look at some baddies in the crowd. Oh, okay.
He'll do a lap around the baby grand.
Okay, I did not see that on any of the TikToks. So
no, but it's honestly that record special. Apparently, there's a new one. There's another one done that's coming. So that I don't know, man. I think it's like
if this guy's 23 years old or something, like he's got the energy, he's got the sauce. He doesn't seem to have a drug problem. I just want him to take a couple weeks off for the holidays, but you're overworked. You had such a year.
But that's the thing. It's like Geese didn't do that many shows. It's like it feels like that because we hear about him so much, but it's not like they did some like world tour. They they did a tour. They did a regular tour, smaller than regular, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be the perception of what we're seeing online, but I feel
it's definitely perception.
Him or Geese are playing every day forever.
It's literally it's both of our algorithms and who we follow, 100%.
You're right.
That's what ruins everything for everyone. All right, I got to go to the gym and then kill some time before I take an hour and a half car ride to the airport to kill some time before I get on the 14-hour flight. So and pray for
y'all.
Pray for your boy.
And I will see you in New York in a few days. In Los Angeles in a few days. We're going to be doing a cool, fun project that we'll tell you more about later. And then Friday, December 19th, Homage Brewery here in Los Angeles in Chinatown. I will be DJing 11 p.m. till 2. I believe it is open to all and free and everything, but come early in case there's a line. There was last time. And yeah, that's all. Good luck on your flight, Chris. Get your compression socks from the Muji store all ready to go.
Don't worry. My Ricari over knee compression socks are in the mail. It's a little holiday gift to myself. So
not bad. Okay.
All right. howlonggone.com is the website. Thank you for listening, and we will talk to you next week.
Bye-bye.
Boy, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. You are my prayer. we keep bumping heads. I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's